So the first step in the essay writing process is to determine what the prompt is asking. And that involves really digging into the words and the phrases that are used in the prompt. And I strongly encourage people to, if you're going to print it out on the piece of paper, and if you're doing it digitally, then inside your Google Docs or your Word document, to actually highlight the phrases that you think are important and the phrases that you're focusing your answer towards. Because as you're writing, it will really help you come back and ensure that you're answering the prompt fully and completely, which is a huge thing that you need to be watching out for. The second step for every prompt is to brainstorm, to try and find your topic. And the reason this is so important is because you want each essay to be about a different topic. For some schools, it's not a big deal because they only have you write 1 or 2 essays, but there's other schools who can have up to 6 or 7 essays. And when you're thinking about writing each of those essays, you really want to make sure that they're all about something different so that the school gets the most complete picture of you possible. And so to make sure that happens, I encourage students to brainstorm and have multiple ideas for each essay as much as possible. And also to make sure that your idea that you're thinking of goes back and answers all of the things that you highlighted and thought were important in the prompt. The third step is to write a first draft. A lot of people can get stuck here because they want their first draft to be perfect and amazing. And that is not the point of the first draft. The point of the first draft is to get things out on paper, to make sure that the idea that you selected in the brainstorming section can be written, that there is a story to tell there, that it does answer the prompt completely. And if any of those things are not true when you write your first draft, then I strongly encourage you to go back to that brainstorming and either pick a different topic that you brainstormed and write that into a first draft, or go back to the brainstorming and brainstorm another topic. This first draft is not supposed to be perfect. It's something you're supposed to be able to show to friends, to family, whoever is helping you with this process, to make sure that you're heading in the right direction and not wasting a lot of time. And that's why that step, write a first draft, is distinct from the editing, which is the last thing, the last step of writing one of these essays. Once you have a topic that you're happy with that answers the prompt completely, then the last step is to actually go through and make sure that it is a perfect essay. And one of the keys to this is to start early. Do not procrastinate. Do not wait until the week or the day before the essay is due. Ideally, you should be starting that process several weeks before the essay is due. And what you want is you want to be checking grammar, you want to be checking spelling, you want to be checking, once again, that it answers the prompt completely. You want to check the flow of the story. You want to make sure it makes sense. All of these things come together to make that perfect essay.